In this video, I'll talk about two new data types introduced in Statgraphics 18. The first new data type is censored numeric data. Censored data is represented by expressions such as greater than 45, less than 7, between 6 and 10. Censored data arises frequently when you're looking at life data or measuring concentrations which may be below a lower limit of detection. The second new data type is used to represent currency. Currency may be in the form of dollars, euros, British pounds, or yen. This datasheet contains a column called Days, containing censored numeric data. It contains right censored data, left censored data, and interval censored data. This datasheet shows several examples of columns containing different types of currency. Here I've loaded into the Statgraphics datasheet a sample data file called beatcoast.sgd. It contains a censored numeric column called Days. This represents the length of time between a patient getting treatment for breast cancer and the onset of breast retraction. By the way, to define a column as censored numeric, you double-click on the column header and set the radio button to censored numeric. I'm now going to ask Statgraphics to fit a distribution to this data. I'll do that by going to our interface, Distribution Fitting Arbitrarily Censored Data. I'll tell it I have a single column of numeric censored data. That data is in a column called Days. I'm going to ask it to fit a log normal distribution and to calculate confidence intervals using 1,000 bootstrapped subsamples. In terms of output, I'm going to add in a table giving the results of the fitted distribution as well as a plot of the fitted distribution. Statgraphics will now send that data to R. R will do the calculations and it will send back the results to Statgraphics for display. To illustrate how we handle currency, I've loaded monthly gasoline prices in the United States into the Statgraphics data sheet. Row 1 corresponds to January 1992. To define a column as currency, you double-click on it and in the Modify Column dialog box, select Currency. You can choose between dollars, euros, pounds, and yen. And in the case of euros, you can choose whether the euro symbol comes before or after the number. Finally, let's plot the monthly gas prices. I'll do that by going to Plot, Scatter Plots, XY Plot. I'll put the price of all formulations on the y-axis. I'll put the month on the x-axis and press OK. You can now see my plot. The y-axis scale is dollars, the x-axis scale is months. And if I like, I can push the right mouse button, go to Pane Options, and connect the points.